Welcome to 307 country. A little chilly today. I got a fire going here in the shop. It's not too bad in here. It's, I don't know, 25, 30 degrees outside. It's supposed to get pretty cold tonight. Makes it hell on starting the garden, that's for sure. Anyway, today I think what we're going to do, tear into this a little bit, see if we can figure out some of the issues that are wrong with it, and maybe see if we can get it running. Maybe we'll just get it tore apart and put it back together on another video if I need parts or something I got to order. And I do need to get the air filter and the cover for it, so that's one thing that I'm working on getting. But anyway, I'll get you readjusted here and we'll start playing with this thing. Alright, now let's see here where to start. Let's see if we can get this cover off of this deal here. Well, that might have to come off with the carburetor, so find a few tools. Oh, that's interesting. Bear with me, I am not a saw mechanic. That little washer just fell out of somewhere. So, this may or may not go good. I guess we'll find out. Definitely need a new fuel line. Yep, that just tore off there. Okay, throttle linkage. Tricky little bugger. There we go. Just a little hook on there. I heard something rattling around here a little bit ago. Let's see what this looks like in here. Might have just been a fuel filter. Well, there's the fuel. Two fuel filters. Well, it looks like that tank's going to need cleaned out. Nasty old rotted off fuel line. A couple of fuel filters. Yeah, that's just, wow, like falls apart. bad gas. So, let's see. I guess we can. If that anti-vibes seems like it's kind of worn out there. How's everybody doing out there? I kind of feel like we're like Red Dawn kind of thing, you know? It's like our only way to communicate is through YouTube, and we're just like, oh, for anybody out there that's still listening. Things here haven't changed a whole lot. Well, I would assume that chain cover should come off there. Like, oh, so it's all that piece. There we go. Chain brake has a pivot point on the other side, so I take that off. Our little bar. That needs some good dressing. There needs to be some maintenance on that. I don't know why Nicole had to make their saws so hard to get the chains off and on. I'm sure there's a trick here, but that piece that doesn't come out of there. Crazy. Cute little little sucker. Okay. Springs on that. That's interesting. There's a spring on the back side of that bolt and a spring on the front side. That bushing goes in there. Your anti-vibe. Actually, it doesn't look like it's in that bad a shape though. Yeah, interesting system. Like I said, I'm no saw mechanic, but I am fairly mechanical. So some of this stuff, you know, I can tear it apart and figure it out. There's only one way to learn, unless you go to school for stuff and learn that way. Otherwise, just tear it apart, figure it out, and put it back together. That's the trick, is putting it back together, making sure you don't have any extra parts left over. Handle comes apart. Disconnect the old trigger assembly. That's got some serious tension on that spring, boy. Whoop. One goes on top. I just try to put screws back together when I can. Put screws back in stuff, I mean. That way you know when you put it back together where the screws came from. So I'm not good enough to this to just recognize them off the top of my head. And know where they go. Washer there for something. Interesting. Getting that pulse line back on there. That might be a trick. Well, maybe it'll go all right. Intake boot. I would say it definitely needs a cleanup job. And fuel lines there. Obviously it's rotten out. Yeah, it's not even connected in there. Let's clean that tank out real well. Put this screw back in the case here. Not sure. No, that's the oiler. It's working. It's squirting oil out there. You can see that. So it looks like biggest thing gonna be some new fuel line, maybe a carb kit. Goes in the back of the handle. Carb kit, fuel line, air filter and filter cover. And choke. I wanted to see something there. I think that just screwed on, but I guess just a good tight fit is all. I'll leave that on there. This fuel line, don't think is the right stuff. Pretty sure. Nope, that's way too loose on there. Oh, I did look at the cylinder there. It doesn't look too bad. Piston anyway. On the intake side. For shiggles, let's go ahead and pull the muffler off. I am curious about this. If anybody knows why this is here, leave it in the comments. That would have been interesting if I lost that bolt out of there. I'd have been wondering on that. That's for the anti-vibe. Wonder if there's one on the back that I already lost. See how this big hole here, I guess that must just be for airflow, maybe? Little dial on there, what's that for? Well, if you guys know what that is, what the purpose of that is, leave it in the comments. gunk there. Well, this thing comes apart like this, maybe it'd be easy enough to do a muffler mod on it. I won't do anything else. Have a little Powermac with a muffler mod. How'd that be? Well, that's interesting enough. We'll investigate that a little more too. Clean those up a little bit. I bet we could reach in and cut some of that baffle out. Make sure that piston's rinse a bunch of that out of there. Piston looks good. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Got a little varnish on it. Might be burned a little tiny bit there. Rings look good. A lot of carbon buildup on top of the piston. The other side of the cylinder doesn't look too bad. Yeah, we get the carb cleaned up on this. Some fuel line. She's gonna smoke a little bit. There's a lot of old gunk in there. But I'll bet she'll run. Well, we already know it'll run, but it won't run bad. Alright, this video is getting a little long. We'll come back on cleaning the carb up, cleaning the saw up, getting everything put back together. We'll see you on the next one.